Okay, going live. Okay, so we are live on YouTube. Okay, so let me say welcome. Class just started. Okay, so the YouTube people is gonna see whatever that I show on my screen. So I'm gonna take my video off, and okay, I see Ivan is on the list right now, and Alice and Vicky. Okay, so let's go to chapter MLO Chapter 8 on here. The business, okay, not just take the test and get the license, and you don't know what to do with the license, okay. So chapter 5, we're gonna do ethics, fraud, consumer protection, and fair lending. This is all about laws and regulations, okay. 这样子5的话，我们这是做这个你做经纪人的行为，加上了诈骗，加上保护消费者跟那个平等的借款方式 ，OK。第6呢，这是他们新的方式来做贷款的 ，OK， 这是 Tiller、RESPA 跟 Treat，OK。章节7的话，就是 Financial Instruments，OK， 我们这个Loan Document 啊，这个借款书。抵押书等等 ，OK， 然后第8呢，这是 Overview 的 Loan Process，OK， 这是怎么去从头到尾就是做这个贷款 ，OK， 所以我们这个coverage 是很广的 ，OK， 这个第2课 ，OK， 然后中途的话我会讲怎么去看你们那个 buyer 或 borrower，right， 怎么他有没有资格去买房子，去借款，去重贷款 ，OK， 所以这个就大概半个小时到45分钟 ，OK， 怎么去看你们那个 borrower，OK， 有没有能力去做这个贷款 ，OK， 如果你有房产的 license 的话，这个也有学习 ，OK， 为什么你带客人看了10几栋房子，最后呢看上了，然后呢你发现他没有能力去买这个房子 ，OK， 还是他基金不够啊 ，right， 他的 FICO 不好啊 ，right， 他报税他以为报这个税是8万块，其实他这个 AGI，right， Adjusted Gross Income，right， 他真的报上去只有3万块 ，right， 他抵税抵到5万块出来 ，right， 8万块从8万块，抵到3万块，3万块就借款10万块左右了 ，OK， 他买不了房子的 ，OK， 然后他又反过来又做这个不查收入的，就很麻烦的 ，OK， 所以唯一开始的时候呢，你就要知道 ，right， 他合不合格来做贷款去买房子。好，我们现在开始 ，OK， 第5，这是我们那个行为跟有些人从贷款的方面的做诈骗 ，OK， 然后怎么保护这些消费者跟那个不欺袭这个任何人们去做贷款。我看看这个比较短了 ，OK， 所以我可以 I could fly through this， OK， ethics。OK， 做什么行业都有他的行为 ，OK， 这个我们做 business 的话，这个商道了 ，OK， 然后你做 medical 这边，它也有他们的 ethics，OK， 我们做房地产的有房地产的，做贷款的有贷款的 ，OK， 就是这个我们看看这个 ethics 到底是什么东西了 ，OK，ethics is simply doing what is right。OK， 这个做事你要做对的 ，OK， 不是做歪的、偏的 ，OK， 所以 没有诈骗的行为 ，OK？ Ethics are the moral and values that dictate one's choice， OK？ 你选择怎么去操作一件事 ，OK？ 别人看到这是你的行为 ，OK？ Ethics is the application of the golden rule， 什么是 golden rule 呢？这个最主要这个黄金的法律了，这是啥 ？Do unto others as you would have them do to you，OK？ 你的行为跟别人的反过来对你一样的 ，OK？ 所以呢就好好做事 ，OK？Ethics is good business，OK？ 因为你行为不行的话 ，right？ 别人呢都说出去了 ，OK？ 然后没人跟你做生意了 ，OK？Good ethics equals what? Happy client give you referral give you more income. OK？ 你做得好的话 ，right？ 你的客户就会接受另外的客户给你 ，OK？ 然后呢，你赚钱呢越来越多了，越来越多的客户。所以呢，我们这个 National Association of Realtor，right？ 它有这个 Code of Ethics and Standard Practice，OK？ 怎么去操作的东西 ，OK？ 主要的话就是什么东西只有宣布 ，right？ 告诉客户 ，right？ 情况啊 ，right？ 金钱的方面呢，需要什么什么东西 ，OK？ 要全部宣布给对方知道 ，OK？ 因为你埋藏一些资料啊等等的话 ，right 是不行的 ，OK？ 他后面发现的话就不好了。OK， 我们讲fraud，OK？ 诈骗行为 ，OK？ 考试这方面的话 ，right？ 它会说到很多种的诈骗行为 ，OK？ 这是主题的 ，OK？ 这是有名称的 ，OK？Mortgage fraud 这是最简单的，这是买主 ，right？ 跟 borrower，right？ 他就是给你错误的资料 ，right？ 还是 doctor up 这个 document，right？ 他改过这个单子啊等等 ，right？ 给我们 ，OK？ 这个是 intentional 故意的 misrepresentation，OK？ 就是他改了 ，right？ 还是 omission 他没有给你一些东西 ，OK？Improperly influencing mortgage loan lender，OK？ 他就是诈骗谁呢？不是我们，这是银行 ，OK？ 他为了拿到这个贷款，他的工资单他改一改，他的银行账单改一改 ，OK？ 所以呢，我们有方式会知道他改了，只是到银行这边跟他们确定他的存款啊等等，有很多时候我们在做这个 VOD，Verification of Deposit，OK？ 他回来了，缺什么？缺大概几万块的东西，这样子的话，他可能想，我1个月之内我会把这个钱关进去，所以呢，我先给你这个假的单子 ，OK？ 所以对于银行来讲呢，是诈骗他们，骗他们 ，OK？ 这个叫 mortgage fraud，OK？ 大部分人犯这个诈骗的话，就是 borrower，OK？ 就是买主，就是借款者 ，OK？ 第二种就是 fraud for profit， 这种呢就是我们这边的了 ，OK？ 就是我们 MLO 啊、agent 啊等等 ，OK？ 为了赚钱 ，OK？ 就是骗银行 ，OK？ 这个是 multiple loan， 不是一单的 ，OK？ 这是多单，因为你一两单，你就不必嘛，你赚钱骗银行那个钱 所以呢，他就是大量的做的 ，OK？ 他这个十几个、100个 loan 都是这样去做 ，Elaborate scheme and collusion of industry professional， 比如说他叫这个 appraiser， 估价师，把那个 这个估价拉高 ，OK， 这样子的话，银行就多借钱出来嘛 ，right？Who are often pay for their participation？ 他们也有一些回报的 ，OK， 这种呢就是大部分呢就是 agent 啊 ，MLO 啊 ，right， loan processor 啊 ，right，appraiser 啊 ，right， 他们合在一起来诈骗银行 ，OK。好了，第三种就是 air loan fraud scheme，OK，the property and borrower are non-existent，OK，很夸张 ，OK， 有时候呢，他房子都是敲作出来的 ，OK， 不单指这个 borrower，OK， 他用某某人的消防安全号来敲作，所以这种呢就是叫 air loan fraud，OK，可能性有两种 ，OK， 就是房子没有房子的，这是一块空地，还是房子是错的房子 ，OK，borrow 了借款者呢也是假的 ，OK 编出来的。好了 ，silent second 第四种 ，OK 是 scheme where the down payment is actually borrowed，它的头款是借回来的 ，or carry as a second mortgage by the seller。OK， 就是他讲，这个屋主给我第二贷款 ，but never documented which give the first mortgage lender a false impression that a buyer is legit。OK， 所以呢，他就是为了诈骗这个第一银行讲，我有这个down payment，还是这个屋主给我这个第二贷款 ，OK， 所以这个叫 silent second。好了 ，property flipping，OK， 这个跟我们这个翻房子不太一样，我们正规的去翻房子是合法的 ，OK， 但是贷款这方面的话，它也可以做 property flipping， 它这种行为就是recently acquired property and resold for considerable profit with the artificial inflated value that's often result collusion of the appraiser，OK， 它这样子翻房子就是他马上买回来就卖出去，但是呢，他这个估价师估的非常高，这样子的话，他卖出去是假的，卖出去，然后他做个 loan， 把这个银行的钱抽出来之后，他就不付这个贷款了 ，OK， 这个叫 property flipping，OK。Do not confuse with the fraudulent scheme of property flipping with legitimate practice acquiring distressed property and fixing up and resell at a legitimate market value. OK， 这个跟普通的翻房子不一样。OK， 它就是这种贷款 flipping 的话，就是他诈骗银行这个钱。OK， 他专门把银行的钱掏出来之后呢，就不付他们了。OK， 这边有很多 real estate fraud examples。OK， 你们好好有空去看一看。OK， 这个呢，这是个女士了。OK， 她用她的丈夫的名字来买卖房子，然后自己想抽一些钱了结果呢就做不成了。OK， 所以呢。他只是被人家抓住了 ，OK，fraud example develop a massive fraud scheme，OK， 有一些他金主商，他最后卖不到的房子，他就用诈骗行为来骗银行最后一两三栋把它卖掉这样子情形很多的 ，OK。然后这个呢也是 OK， 他们两个人这个抓住很严重的 OK， 坐牢15个月到20个月 OK， 还要赔偿一些钱的。他们呢就是23个 property OK， 20几栋就是这样子来做 OK， 他可能卖不出去，他就随便找一个人的名字去做这个 loan。然后放款之后呢就不付了然后带着他们的 buyer 的名字 的信用啊全部坏掉 ，OK， 然后他们拿这个钱就赚到口袋了 ，OK， 所以这种也蛮多的 ，OK， 在外面。OK， 还有一些呢，这个单独的 ，right， 一两栋啊等等 ，OK， 也就是他也是做这一行的，他懂怎么去操作，所以呢，你走这条路的话，将来呢就不用走偏了 ，OK， 你走偏的话就不行了 ，OK， 做不到就做不到 ，OK， 你找另外的客户 ，right。他没人帮他，但是他找到一个就是帮他骗银行的钱的话就不行了，这个真的抓住的话是很大的赔偿跟要坐牢的。OK， Alright， 怎么去保护消费者了 ？Consumer protection， right？ 08年、10年这个时候呢，当 Dodd-Frank 就是两个 senator 的名称了 ，OK， was signed into law，OK， 因为他2000年的时候就是 recession 了 ，and administered by 谁管住了？这是这个 CFPB，OK，Consumer Financial Protection Bureau，OK， 所以这些单词，哎，这些部门你要记住 ，OK，CFPB。OK， 它有 Mortgage Reform and Anti-Predatory Lending Act。OK， 他就说这个之后08年之后呢，他就讲OK， 每一个人做 loan 的话又拿个 license。OK， 以前我们做房地产经纪人呢，也可以做 loan 的 ，OK， 不需要特殊的 license。现在改了 ，OK， 08年之后就改了。你想做 loan， 你另外又拿了个 license，OK， 这个叫 MLO license，OK。So it's defined as any person, right, who either receive compensation, okay, to represent the public, and they take a loan application, assist applicant in obtaining a loan or negotiating term of the loan. 你就是帮人家填表，帮人家拿到一个 program，right， 这个计划，借款的计划，然后讨债还债，他们算利息啊等等 ，OK， 都有这个 license。然后呢，它 Subtitle B 就是 Minimum Standard for Mortgages，OK， 这个就是 National Underwriting Standard for Residential Loans，OK， 它有一个基本的标准基本的东西要求 ，OK， 这是叫 Qualified Mortgage。如果你不标准的话 ，OK， 比如说他不查他收入的 ，right， 这种是不标准的 ，OK， 这个是 Non-QM，right，QM 就是 Qualified Mortgage。如果前面你加个 Non，OK， 它就是不是标准的 ，OK。所以呢，Non-QM 就是不查收入这个贷款 ，OK， 这是这一类的贷款。它 Non-QM 的话，它不可以在第二市场 Fannie Mae、Freddie Mac 跟 Ginnie Mae 这个市场买卖不了的 ，OK， 他们要自己的投资人丢钱进去转动这些贷款。Subtitle C, right? High cost mortgages is a consumer credit transaction that is secured by a consumer's principal dwelling, which include, right, the APR test, points, fees, etc. Right? 一个它超过这个范围就是 high cost, right? 它收点数特别高的 ，right? 来做你这个贷款，这个属于 high cost mortgages。Fair lending, right? 我们这是讲那个法律保护。这个消费者不给这个银行去歧视这些消费者了 ，OK， 很早以前 Civil Rights Act of 1866，OK， 这是美国内战了 ，OK， 他们出来的这是 Equal Rights for all citizens， 然后呢，之后这个 Executive Order right 11063 prohibit discrimination in residential housing for FHA and VA loan. OK， 你碰上政府担保的贷款的话，你就不可以歧视任何人。OK， 然后1964年呢 ，OK， 他就把这个 Executive Order make into law。OK。唯一的你要知道，来考试的时候呢，他 mention 这种法律了，来等等，你有个概念，他们讲什么东西 ，OK？ Okay, Title 8 of Civil Rights Act 1968. Key point, right? This is for housing only, right? Discrimination application, right? National origin, right? 它不管你从哪个国家来的 ，OK？ Color 颜色，白人、黑人、黄种人 ，right？ Religion 宗教 ，Race， right？ 这是你汉人啊 ，right？ 黑人啊等等 ，right？ Sex 男女 ，OK？ Familial status，OK？ 就是你结婚没结婚、离婚单身等等 ，and handicap，OK？ 你残废不残废 ，OK？ 这是有这个有关的 ，OK？ 加上呢，它管住银行 ，OK？ 银行它也是怕的 ，right？ 它有个区，一个地图 ，right？ 这个区呢，它常常不还钱 ，right？ 很多 foreclosure， right？ 它的我们这边用红笔圈，这边我们不借钱了 ，OK？ 这样子的叫 redlining， right？ 这种行为的话是不合法的 ，OK？ 如果里面有一个人他全合格的 ，right？ 他在这个区里面，哎，买不到房子 ，OK？ 所以呢，这个歧视他了 ，OK？ 所以 redlining 是不准这样子来做 ，OK？ 然后 equal housing opportunity, equal housing lender posters， right？ 这个纸条要贴了在办公室里面 ，OK？ 宣布我们不歧视任何人。OK， 还有其他的 housing law， right？ 它有 Community Reinvestment Act，OK？ 它就是把这个一个城市老城市的烂区了 ，OK？ 把它重开发 ，right？ 所以是 Reinvestment Act，OK？Home Mortgage Disclosure Act，OK？ 这个呢就会帮助政府去知道，哪个银行做这个 redlining，OK？ 因为他知道一个区里面，就是没有做贷款的 ，right？ 就是会有奇怪的这个资料出来，他就知道了 ，OK？ 还有一个叫 ECOA，right？ Equal Credit Opportunity Act，OK？ 这个呢也是Consumer Reporting Agency，right？ 这是关于消费者的，他买车找工作right？ 买保险等等 ，right？ 都保护消费者的 ，OK？ 不单止他买房子 ，OK？ 做贷款，其他的东西他也包括在里面。OK， 还有这个 Federal Fair Housing Law，right？ Continue Fair Credit Reporting Act，OK？ FCRA，OK？ Is to give consumer right to who access the credit files，OK？ 他会知道宣布谁有他的资料，然后他里面的内容正不正确，不正确的话，他们可以要求他们去改的。然后他规定每12个月 ，right？ 他们给他个免费的信用报告 ，right？ 三老大在这方面的话 ，Equifax、Experian and TransUnion 这三个 Credit Bureau，OK？ 然后你做这行的话 ，MLO right， 你又知道他们这些名词了 ，OK？Equifax、Experian and TransUnion，OK？ OK，Real Estate Industry and Fair Lending，OK， 我们做这行的 MLO 这行的话 ，right， 最好的话你有双 license，right？Real Estate License and MLO，OK？ 为什么呢？如果你不太懂贷款的方面的话 ，right， 你呢就比另外的 agent 有这个知识 ，OK， 差很多了 ，OK， 他们有这个知识两边的话呢，他就是选好他们那个客户 ，right， 有能力的客户他就带上了 ，right， 没有能力的话他就讲 OK， 我们可以帮你的信用啊把它调高啊 ，right， 筹备你们那个down payment 啊等等 ，right， 就不用浪费自己的时间了 ，OK， 然后你马上知道 ，right， 这个客户买多少的钱的房子 ，right， 他容不容易过 ，right， 所以呢，你懂这方式，你可以意见他们什么方式来买房等等 ，OK， 因为你懂贷款的方面就好很多了 ，OK， 有些房产 agent 他什么都不懂 ，right， 他做 ，right， 做完之后最后卡住了，他不知道 right 这种客户 right 这种条件不合格 right 也买不到房子 right 譬如说有很多银行你买农场 right 好像 ranch type of house right 它不放款的 OK 所以呢这方面要注意 right OK 所以我们 realtor 如果你有房产的牌照 right 你是 realtor 的话你就参加这个 MLS board OK 你就可以用那个 realtor 这个名称 OK 如果你没有参加这个会的话你不可以用这个 realtor 这个 logo right OK Code of Ethics and Standard of Practice OK 它有给你一个 guideline OK 最主要叫你们不用去歧视任何人 OK OK Voluntary Affirmative Marketing Agreement OK 你做 realtor 的时候呢你就要做这个 pledge 就是大家帮人家去买到最好的房子拿最好的贷款等等不用去诈骗这是消费者了 OK 然后就是 do everything fair OK and do everything right OK OK 你看那边的头都晕了 right 很多这种 alphabet soup right 你看都不知道它是什么东西 OK 所以呢你们的功课 right 就是看你的 index 后面 OK 所有就是 acronym OK TILA right Truth in Lending Act ACOA right 刚才 Equal Opportunity Act Credit Opportunity Act OK RESPA right HMDA right 所有的 OK 你要知道他们的 meaning OK 好了我们休息几分钟吧 OK 5分钟7分钟了 OK 我们2点50分回来好吧 OK so break till 2:50 Okay. $2.50. Okay, let me see how the other side is doing. Farina is on here. Okay, you missed the last week. Okay, you'll come back around. Okay, it goes round robin. So you can catch it later. So we break till 250. Okay, next chapter will be chapter 6, okay? Okay, we're back. Okay, we're back to chapter 6. Okay, chapter 6 we talk about federal regulations. Okay, TILA, RESPA, TRID, etc. Okay, there is, you could Google, right, federal regulations, right, and all of the finance laws. Okay, and you're gonna get regulations B, C, D, blah 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 until Z. Okay, so regulation B, they don't have A, regulation A. I don't know why. Okay, B through Z. Okay, and this section, right? Study it because 20% of the test will be testing you on laws and regulations. Okay. 这些法律等等的话，你又知道，right？到考试的时候大概20% 的题目了，就是问法律这方面的，OK，唯一最重要的话就是这个 Truth in Lending Act，OK，TILA，OK，TILA 也是叫 Regulation Z，OK。So TILA, it sounds like tail, right? The end, the tail, 尾巴 right? 所以呢，记住尾巴 ，OK， 这个 alphabet 这是 Z，OK？ So TILA is regulation Z. So what is it, right? 它是什么法律 right? So it's implemented by Regulation Z of the Consumer Protection Act, okay? And way back in 1968, okay? 他们 define and standardize how to calculate cost of credit by mandating disclosure of annual percentage rate with a single number allowing easy comparison of loan rates. Okay， 这最主要 Regulation Z， right， 就给消费者一个数字来比较 ，OK， 这个所有的费用包括什么东西啦？当然是利息啦 ，right， points 啊 ，fees 啊等等 ，OK， 加起来 ，OK， 30年来算，而且15年看看你的 loan， 怎么去 amortize，OK， 然后有个数字，每一年这是这个数字出来了。这个不是你的利息哦，利息是一部分。OK， 如果 APR 跟你利息是一样的话，right， 表示什么？你做这个 loan 1分钱都不用花 ，OK， 没有花钱，所以呢，你的利息跟 APR 是一样的。这个情况的话，就是告诉你们 ，OK， 没有费用里面 ，OK。So the purpose of Regulation Z is to enable consumers to make credit comparison between various credit sources. 这是银行了 ，OK，so that the informed decision can be made. OK， 加上呢，它有其他的 ，OK，right of rescission，right，OK，你可以取消 ，OK，you know triggers 就是你给6样资料 ，OK， 给这个 MLO，OK， 马上他们会给你一个 LE loan estimate，OK， 大部分都是银行给这个 LE 的 ，OK。Alright, history, right? Prior to TILA, OK， 没有这个法律之前的话 ，deception is to the actual rate of interest charge was practically the rule rather than the exception。OK， 没有这个法律之前的话，他乱说这个利息了。OK， 那这是靠厂生意，然后它费用一大堆在里面，来等等，来，所以消费者不知道，来以为3.5是3.5，但是它后面有很多点数啊、费用啊，来你加起来了，并不是3.5了，这可能是4.5 ，OK， 还是3.8 ，right？ A number of banking bills have been introduced to require disclosure, but were defeated. OK， 所以呢，联邦政府就讲 ，OK， 我们做主 ，OK， 你必须要有这个APR， 所以呢，人家都知道你到底里面含多少费用在里面，所以他1968年就过了 ，OK。然后 Dodd-Frank 出来的话 ，right， 这个2010年了 ，right， 他改了，这是 Consumer Financial Protection Bureau 把它管住了 ，OK。以前呢，就是这个 Federal Government Fed 管住的。Okay, the creditor. Who's the creditor? The lender, right? 借款出去就是叫 creditor. Okay. So party giving the loan, right, is responsible for compliance with the act. Okay. 我们做 MLO 的 ，right， 不需要去做这个 disclosure， OK， 因为我们那个钱不是从我们这边出来的 ，OK， 谁付这个款来放款，谁要做这个事情 ，OK。So creditor are defined as person who extend credit more than 25 times a year, more than 5 for real estate. OK， 这是放款出去的。So mortgage broker who arrange loans through private investor may be considered creditor. 如果你通过私人贷款出去的话，你也是个 creditor. Okay? If they use broker control fund to fund a loan in order to provide fast funding. Okay? 用上你的钱，你就是 creditor. Okay? They then assign the note, okay, to private investor once the investor agree to purchase the loan and deliver the funds to the broker. Okay? 你有这个关系可以放款的话，你也是个 creditor. Okay, exempt transaction. Okay, notice it says exempt. Okay, 这个法律管不住的话 ，OK 是什么东西 ？Business loans, right? Commercial, right? Commercial loans. Okay, business loans. Credit over 54,000. This changes every year. Okay. 很像他们给你 personal line of credit, right? 6万块的、8万块的，他就管不住 ，OK？ 一 over 这个数字，他就不管了 ，OK？ 所以这个是保护小咖客户了 ，OK？ So the dollar amount limitation does not apply, right, to loans secured by real estate or by personal property, okay? Okay, Real Estate Settlement Procedure Act, RESPA. Okay, just remember these acronyms, okay? RESPA, RESPA. Okay. 这个呢，1974年 ，OK, require lender, right, mortgage broker or servicer of home loans to provide borrower with pertinent and timely disclosure of the nature of costs of the real estate settlement procedure. Again, 重复的，它就是要宣布你到底做这个 loan 花多少钱 ，OK？ 加上呢，他不给 kickback， OK？ 接受费。OK， 可能 title company 啊 escrow company 啊等等 ，OK。And RESPA protect consumer from predatory lending practice。OK， 它的什么结婚计划 ，right？ 刚开始很好，然后它变化了，变为二审的这个计划就不行的 ，OK。RESPA dealt with these problems by requiring lenders to provide 3 disclosure statements. OK， 他现在也改了 ，OK， 他也给他一个 booklet，OK， 给他一本课本那个书，然后给他 LE，OK，LE 这是 loan estimate，OK， 跟 good faith estimate 差不多 ，OK， 然后 uniform settlement statement，OK， 现在我们的这叫 CD closing disclosure，OK， CD。这3样东西。好了，我们这个做法做贷款这个方式呢，就变为 TRID， 什么意思呢？就是跟着 Tiller 跟 RESPA integrated disclosure， 它有一些文章宣布的文章它合并一起了，所以它叫 integrated disclosure rule，OK， 这是 TRID for short。OK， 刚开始的话，人家都不知道 TRID 是什么东西 ，OK， 现在基本上呢，这些 disclosure 在里面 ，OK， 最主要在里面就是顺序了 ，OK， 什么时候发这个 LE，right， 然后什么情况又重发一个新的 LE，OK， 然后最后的话，它可以 close，right，CD close 它等3天，然后呢，它这个 loan doc 出来，right， 它一签 ，OK， 放款过户 ，OK， 以前不是这样子的 ，OK， 以前他先签完之后，right， 他等3天，然后有效 ，OK， 然后他可以讲，我不要 ，OK， 这样子的话就浪费很多人的时间了 ，right， 所以现在的情况比较好一点 ，right， 他出来 CD 清单给你看，你等3天，然后呢，弄它出来，你签字就成交了 ，OK。所以呢，这个 trade，right， 你可以 compare，right， 刚出来的 LE 所有的费用 ，right， 跟后面那个 closing disclosure，right， 如果它费用等等的差不多 ，right， OK， 如果它差价很大的话 ，right， 你就有个问号在里面了 ，OK， 所以你可以 compare，OK， 所以现在 very simple，very simplified，OK。So lender gives them loan estimate within 3 days of applying the loan. Okay. When MLO, right, receive the application, okay, the lender has 3 days to issue LE. Okay. Okay, 3 business days before closing the loan, the borrower received the closing disclosure, CD. Okay. Before signing the loan document, the borrower should compare both forms and that they pretty much match. Okay, it has to equal. Okay, the lender has 3 business days to provide the borrower with the corrected forms. 如果他错的话，他要改，3天之内他有给他更新的那个宣布表 ，OK。Okay, form of disclosure， 他重复这次提到了 ，OK。 里面有两个 disclosure， 唯一的 disclosure 就是这个 loan estimate given up front， OK， 然后他做完 loan 之后 ，OK， 他的 approval 之后，他就出这个 CD，OK， 这个宣布了 replace HUD 1 and final truth in lending disclosure， 就他把以前两个纸张合并一起了 ，OK， 然后这个 loan estimate 也是把 good faith estimate 跟那个 truth in lending disclosure 也是合并一起到 loan estimate 里面 ，OK， 所以为什么它这个叫 TRID， right？ is integrated， OK， 它合并一起了 ，OK， is integrated。As mandated by Dodd-Frank, right, effective October 3rd, 2015年 okay, the CFPB has published TRID combining the disclosure, okay. 这个时候我记得10月3號 right, 每個人都等了 right, 在來嘛 right, 大家有跟上，所以大家都不知道怎么去做，所以等待这个一出来就研究 right, 怎么去把这个法律做成，现在习惯了 right， 就很简单 OK， 就两个文件 LE 跟 CD OK。 Okay, disclosure, right? TRID rule does not apply to home equity line of credit. Okay, home equity line of credit, HELOC. Okay, this is a personal line of credit from the equity. Okay, no TRID, right? Reverse mortgages and mobile home loans. Okay, no TRID. Okay, it doesn't apply. Okay, loan estimate the form. It looks something like this, okay? Your loan amount, right? 你借款的额度是多少 right? 这个是16万2 right? Interest rate, right? 你的利息是多少 right? 然后它每一个月的本跟利息是多少 OK? 然后它的宣布有没有 prepayment penalty 啊 right? 有没有 balloon payment right? 等等 OK? Estimated tax insurance, right? 你的税 right? Estimation closing costs right? 等等，然后呢，它这些费用 right? 所有的费用它宣布出来了。Other costs, right? 所有的费用它列出来给你看。然后你看这是 APR 了 ，OK？ 它是 4.274 ，OK？ 你看利息是多少 ？OK， 3.875 ，right？ 它加含那个费用之后呢，就变为 4.274 了 ，OK？ 看到没有 ？OK？ 所以我告诉你 ，OK？ 消费者的话 ，right？ 他不用看什么利息 ，OK？ 他就看那个 APR，OK？ 银行 A、银行 B、银行 C，OK？ 给他这个 LE， 他就看 A、B、C、D，right？ 比较谁最低的，就谁的利息最低了 ，OK？ 因为它含什么费用在里面啊 ，right？OK？一个银行它告诉你它的利息是 2.875 right？ 但是它费用好几万块 right？ 银行 C 呢 right？ 它告诉你 right 是 4.0 right？ 但它费用少啊 right？ 但是它最后还是 4.227 right？ OK，closing disclosure form， 这是 CD 了 ，OK。然后这个 format 一样了，所以他们可以比较。你看 loan amount 位置差不多了 ，OK。利息3.875 ，OK。monthly payment，OK。这个本跟利息的 payment，right。payment calculation，right。然后 estimated tax，right。这个是比较精确的 ，OK。如果你看这个356块 ，right。你看以前 LE，right。200块不一样，多100多块出来，所以呢，它刚开始没有怎么丰富的资料，OK。好了，这个费用比较细了，他知道，其他的都出来了，OK。然后这边是 summary，transaction， 但是它的 APR， 我看它的 APR 跑到哪去？好了 ，APR 在这边了 ，OK。4.17， 低于刚才这个 4.2，right。所以它经过了 APR， 把它 LE 宣布还低了 ，OK。所以最后看那个 ，OK。如果它超高的话，right， 跟 LE 不一样的话，right， 就有问题了，right。所以 OK。Alright, so it's 3:13. Okay, we'll take a break until 3:20, and then we'll teach you how to qualify the borrower, and then we do 2 more chapters. Alright. So we do break till 3:20. $3.20. Okay, we're back. Okay, so let's spend until 4 o'clock and talk about how to qualify buyers and borrowers, okay? And then we'll finish with chapter 7, financial instrument, and overview of the loan process, okay? I think the loan process, I'm gonna leave it until the next class. There, I will teach you how to fill in the 1003 form. Okay? So we should be able to do that. Okay? Okay, so let's look at how do we qualify a buyer. Okay? 怎么去看你这个买主还是借款主 ，OK 有没有能力 ，OK 去买这个房子做这个贷款等等 ，OK 唯一有2种方式去问 ，OK 他就看 ，OK 我有 ，right 工资 salary，OK 多少 ，right 然后我可以买多贵的房子 ，OK 还有另外一种的话 ，right 他看中了个房子 ，OK 比如说50万的房子 ，OK 他就问你 ，OK 我要多少 salary 可以买到这个房子 ，OK 为什么他这样问你呢 ？Right 他有可能 ，OK 他可以加 ，Right 他们子女 ，Right OK 这个 children，Right 他们的 income，Right 还是加 ，Right 他们的 relative， OK 比如说一个 cousin， 单身的 cousin，Right 跟他一起去买一个房 ，OK 可以用上他们那个工资。所以他就是反过来这样就问你 ，OK， 就是我买30万、35万房子、50万房子、60万的房子 ，right？ 我有多少 income？OK， OK， 可以买到房子。Okay， so most of the time we have this situation here. Okay, so let's look at this situation. The other way you just work everything backwards, right? 你就反过来算 ，right？ 我们先算 ，right？ 他工资是多少，他可以买多少房 ，OK？ 好，我们看一看，唯一 ，OK？ 考试里面的话 ，right？ 他就问你怎么去算他每一个月的工资，这个你要知道 ，OK？The magic number, right？ 你要记住52。52是什么东西呢？52个礼拜 ，OK？ 他会告诉你 ，OK？I make $35 per hour。每一个小时我可以赚35块。OK？ 我呢，普通的工作是40个钟一个礼拜 ，no overtime。OK？Just 40 hours。OK？ 所以呢，他就问你 ，OK？ 因为很多东西你用月份来算的 ，OK？ 所以呢 monthly， OK， 怎么去算？哎，很多人呢就是讲我这35乘个40乘个4个礼拜 ，right？ Okay, if you use 4 weeks per month, you have the wrong answer. Okay, so what you need to do very simply, okay, is 35,000 an hour times 40 hours per week, right? Times 52 weeks. Okay? And then divided by 12. Okay? So this is the right way to do it. Okay, so if you do that, let's do the math together, right? Bring out your calculator, okay? 计算机来算算，35块一个钟头乘40个钟头 ，OK， 1400块一个礼拜 ，right？ 还乘52个礼拜，它包括2个礼拜你是度假的 ，right？ Vacation pay， OK， 72,800块， right？ 然后除个12。Okay, 你这个答案是6066.67. This is the correct answer. Okay, per month. Okay, if you use just the 4 weeks, this is what you get: 35 times 40 times 4. You're gonna get $5,600. Okay, and they put that as your first answer, answer A. Okay, if you choose this one, you're wrong. Okay, so this is how they trick you. Okay, they put this wrong answer as the first answer, always. And then they hide this in C, right? Or even in D. It's either B, C, or D. Okay, they hide the answer there. Okay, so remember 52 weeks. This is how you do that. Okay, 52 weeks. So let's see if I can clear this. Just open up. Okay, so I am deleting this line, okay? Okay, so let's continue, okay? So once you know, right? 你知道它每一个月 right? 有6067了 ，OK？ 我们只是 round off per month. Okay, that's number one. Okay, so knowing the DTI, debt to income ratio, 正规的 ，right？ 它有一个 front end， 就是28、36。OK， 28、36什么意思呢？它前面那个数字是 front end， 它是 all housing costs, right? PITI A for association, right? HOA. PITI, okay? P 是 principal, okay? 那个本。I 是什么 ？Interest. T 是什么 ？Tax, property tax. I for insurance. Okay, everything you pay to pay for that house, okay, cannot be over 28% of your income. Okay, so you take that. What's 28% of that? Equal 6067乘那个0.28。OK， 1698.76。OK， 我们 round off, right? 1699. Okay, so as you can see, right, 1700 for everything here. That's a quite small house. Okay, now let's look at an average house, right? So let's say the house is that was in a range, right? Roughly is 400,000. Okay, you have to assume something here, okay? Okay, because they know their friends, right? 他们知道他朋友还是 coworker, right? 他们同事买的房子跟他的薪水差不多的 ，right? 他知道，他买40万的房子，我也有买40万的房子，大概了 ，OK？ 所以我们就是用 LA 的 tax 来算 ，OK？ 我们这是用了 assumption here, OK？ 因为为什么我们要抵掉 right tax 跟 insurance, right? OK？ Insurance 的话 right？ 你大概 use right 1/1000点来做 ，OK？ 这种40万的房子的话，它可能是600块一年 ，OK？ 你除个12，就是50块 per month for insurance, OK? Roughly. Tax LA is 1.25%. Okay. Right now I'm teaching you the very, very detailed way of figuring it out, okay? So bear with me, okay? So 400,000 times what? 1.25 is how much? 400,000 times 0.0125. Okay, 5000块。每一年5000块 ，right？ 除个12是多少？每一个月416 ，okay? Per month. You add together with the insurance, so it's 466. Okay, so you take this and minus 466. And you got left over how much? 1699 minus 466. Okay, $1,233. For what? This is your loan, right? Principal and interest, right? You're gonna ask, okay, how much of a house can they afford, right? Well, another factor, right? Factor number 2, right, is how much down payment that they have. Okay, so they say, oh, I have X amount. Okay, so let's assume this family, right, they have 80K, 88K, okay? Now, to buy a house, you're gonna have closing costs, and doing the loan, there's a loan cost, right? So closing costs and loan costs is anywhere from $6,000 to $8,000. Okay, closing costs and loan costs. Okay, so you take away 8K, they're left with 80K. That's the down payment. Right? So, and assuming, okay, right now the interest rate is 4.5%. Okay, for every 4.5%, for every $100,000 that they borrow, okay, it's equate to about $500 per month. Okay, so number 3, right? We would have to also assume that this is the interest rate, the current interest rate, right? So first, you find out how much that they make. Number 2, you find out how much down payment that they have. Number 3, you find out the current interest rate. So assuming that is 4.5, right? So 500,000 per month, $500 per month. You divide this amount by 500. Okay, then you have equal what? Divide by 500. You have 2.466. Okay. Okay, 2.466 on the money, right? For P&I. Okay, $500 per month for every 100,000 that they borrow at 4.5%. Right? They could borrow $246,600. So that's the loan amount. But they still have 80K here, right? You put the 80K here. So 600. Okay. 6, 2, 3. If you use that value, 28%, okay, $1,699, this is all they have, and they could only afford to buy this much house. You say, Pac, that's not right. I see people with $6,000, they could buy more. You are right. Okay, so this is a guideline, 28%. Okay, most banks, right, they use 45% by giving you a high interest. Okay, so in some banks they even go up to 49.9%. Okay, we won't talk about those. We just talk about the average. Okay, so we would safe to say just use 45. Okay, assuming that all the total debts, okay, does not go over 45%. Okay, because the 36 is their total debt. They are using 45. Okay, we are assuming that they have zero debt, no car payment, etc. Right? So if you use 45, let's see how much of a house they could buy, right? So I'm gonna use a different color here. I'll use blue, deep blue. Okay. All right. This amount is gonna stay the same. Okay. So if you do 45%, right? What's your PITIA? Okay. So 6067 times 0.45. Okay. They could go up to 2,730. Okay. Now, assuming that for 400,000, right, everything's the same. Okay, everything's the same, right? Insurance the same. So they deduct the property tax and insurance here, right? Minus 466, and you have a new number now, right? Okay, 2730 minus 460. Now this number drastically changed, right? 2270. Okay. Now you divide that by what? 500, right? What do you get? Okay. 4.54. Okay. What does that mean? That means they could borrow, right, times 100, right, times 100,000. They could borrow $454,000, okay, at the 80K of down payment. So how much house can they buy now? 4, 3, 5. They could buy a $534,000 home. Okay, but that will stretch their budget, right? Okay, half of what they come in, right? 45%, right? Will be used for housing. Okay, but they could buy up to this amount. Okay, so these are the ranges. Okay, so I just take an average of these two. Okay, so 326.6, 534 divided by 2. They could buy a 430,000.3K home. Okay, so our assumption here, 400K, is okay, right, for $6,000 of income. Okay, so let's repeat what we have done, right? Number one, we have to figure out the monthly income. Okay, this is only a husband, wife, whoever. You just add it all up. Okay, but it has to be monthly income. Okay, so you have your total. So you take your 28% and 45%, right? Now number two, down payment, right? You have to figure out what the down payment is. In this case, it's 80K, right? And you have to assume how much house that they're buying, so you get the tax rate and the insurance, okay? And you have a total. You subtract that total from here, okay? So you have the difference of this. And then number three, you have to assume, right? 你要知道它现在的利息是多少 ？Okay, assuming a 30-year fixed rate, 4.5%. So it's $500 per month for every 100,000. So you divide it by 500. In this case, you got 2.46. In that case, you got 4.54, right? So you add the 80K of down payment. They could buy a $326,000 home or $534,000 home, and then you average it out. So it's 430. Okay, you may push it to 450. They still could be qualified. Okay, so that's how you qualify your buyer, right? So okay, you could work out a spreadsheet, right, and plug in the numbers, right? Assuming one scenario for 400K, and then for 500, and then for 600, right? Work out this scenario. Whatever your market price range is, right? And you work out your salary, right, from anywhere from starting from 5,000, right, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, right, 9,000, 10,000, right? Okay. So you work out a chart, right? So once you figure out what that chart is, right, you just look at it and you could approximate how much house that they could buy. Okay, so let's figure out the monthly. Alright, so let's look at the problem, the number 2 problem, right? Let's say they have a house, right, X value. How much salary, right, they have to make per month to buy this house. Okay, let's do it, okay? So let me go into red color. Assuming you're, you know, a better housing market, right? They want to buy in the 650 range, okay? Now this way is a lot more easy, right? So you know the city, right? You know what the tax is, right? Assuming this is in Fontana, okay? Your tax is 1.3. Okay? And your insurance is 0.15%. Okay? Okay, let's work out the tax and insurance first, right? Okay? So 650,000, right? Times your tax rate. Okay? You have, let's figure this out. 650,000 times 0.13. That's 8,450 per year, right? Divide by 12, you got 704.16. Okay, this is rounded off, okay? And then your insurance, okay, 650,000 times 0.15, okay, $975 per year. Divide by 12, you got 81.25. So it's just 81. Okay, so you have 5, 8, 7. So this is your TI. Assuming there's no HOA, okay? Let's throw a curveball in there, right? Let's say you do have HOA, and HOA is $150 per month. So you have to add that, right? So that's why people don't want HOA, right? They buy less home, right? They don't. So 785 plus 150. So that's 935 per month. So that's TI. Okay. Now, you have to figure out, number one, right, what their salary is, right? But also, you don't know this yet, right? So number two, right, you need to know what the down payment is. That you should know, right? Let's say this is a decent family, they save up, they have $160,000 saved up. Okay? And for higher price, right, instead of using 8,000, let's just use 10,000 for closing costs and loans. Okay, so they have available to them only 150K for down payment. Alright, so you have these two, right? Okay, and number 3, right, we just use the same assumption that right now is 4.5%, right? They have to buy this, right? So how much loan do you have to get, right? So the price is at 650. You have to minus this, right? And then you equal the loan amount. Okay. So for $650,000 home, okay, you take away 150. Okay. So they need $500,000 loan, right? So you need 5 times that, right? Okay. So every 500 will give you 100,000, right? 100K. So you need 100,000, right? So you times it by 5. So your P&I will be 2,500. Okay, you with me so far, right? Okay. Now, if this was 3.5, right, then it's lower, right? You have to assume something, right? So I typically use 4.5. So you use the 500, okay? If it's less, it's less, right? Okay, so this amount is PI. Okay, you add together with the TIA, right? Become PI TIA. You add these two together, what do you get? 2,500 plus 935. Okay, you have 3,435 dollars per month. Okay, so now you work backwards now, right? Okay, since you know PITI already, right, and you know, right, the rate, you got 2 rates to contend with, right? The guideline of 28%, or what they could do is they could do up to 45%, right? So if you use this, right, so you divide it by 0.28, right? 34, right, you put here, 34, 35, going 2 ways, right? So you have a range, right? So 34, 35 divided by 0.28, okay? They will need $12,268 per month salary to buy this house. Okay, now if you use this, okay, 34, 35 divided by 0.45, okay, they only need 7,633 per month. Digest that a little bit, okay? Let me answer the phone. Start, Max Matthew. Yes, that's available. Yes, No, we just had 3 to 4 showings so far. Yeah. Okay. I will text you. This is your cell phone? Okay, I'll text you a number. His name is Fidel. Call up Fidel to arrange for showing, okay? Okay, I'll text you right now, okay? Thank you. Bye bye. Okay. Let me do a text message or show. And then I would add Fidel. Okay, so you can see the range, right? Minimum, right? They have to make this much, okay, to buy this $650,000 home. Okay, they will feel very, very comfortable to buy this home if they have $12,000 per month income. Okay, but anywhere in between is okay, right? Some banks they use 43, right? That's the total. Okay, and that's why sometimes you see people they say, oh, you have a car payment, you have to pay that off. Okay, to qualify because car payment they usually higher in terms of monthly, so you're gonna have that differences. Come in. Yeah, you could check. Yeah. Let's do some outlets. You have to screw back in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do it tomorrow.
You don't want us to get electrocuted.
No. Don't touch him. I'll come back.
Yeah, and also.
The light?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call that guy. Oh, you know what?
You replace the ballast, right? It's not the ballast problem.
No, it's not the ballot. Today was working fine. Let me check it tomorrow too.
Yeah, check it. Yeah.
Check it.
Okay. Cool. All right. Very good. Okay, so if you take an average of these two, right? What do you get? 12,268 plus 7633 divided by 2. Okay. 9950. Okay. So if you take it by 12, right? The annual, right? For all these. Okay. So the first one is times it by 12. Okay. They have to make 120. Okay, here 119, right? For this one, 76, 33 times 12, that would make 91 or 92K. And for that one, 12, 286, 268 times 12, okay, it's about 147K. Okay, so if they make anywhere 100K to 130K, right, in that range, they could buy the home. Okay, it depends on the other debts as well, right? So the more auto loan, credit card debt that they have, the more requirement is higher. Okay, so this is the minimum. Right? If they make 80K, right, it's very tough for them to swing it. Okay, 100K they could do it. Okay, 130, 140, very comfortable. Okay, so this is the range. Okay, so as you can see, we go backwards, same thing. Okay, number one, now we find out, right? 90K to 147K. Average 120K. Okay, so the monthly income or annual income, their down payment, and the interest rate. Okay, once you have those things in place, right, then you know, right, how much. This is what you try to find out. Okay, on the opposite end, right, you find out this once you have all three. Okay. All right. So, any questions from you guys? If you have questions, just call me up 626-675-1989, or you could type in your questions. Okay. All right. No question from this group. Let me go to the YouTube. Okay. Any questions on how to qualify borrowers? Okay. Now let's get back here and get something here, okay? Number 2, number 3, okay? So salary, income per month, okay? Down payment, right? Your interest, okay? And on the side, you have to know what the tax rate is, right, for that city. And the insurance. Typically, we'll use 0.0015 or what we call 0.15%. Okay, tax rate depends on the city. LA is 1.25%. Okay, some new housing community is high, 1.8%, 1.9%, very high. Okay, so and then of course HOA. Some nicer community, right? They have 2 HOAs. Okay, just don't forget. Sometimes there's 2 HOAs in the community. Okay, so you have all of these, right? And of course, you have your housing price, if that was a given, right? So either you're gonna find out this, or you're gonna find out how much they have to make. Okay, so go through an exercise yourself, right? Pretending you're the buyer, right? For the 2 scenario, right? So then you could figure it out, okay? Remember the matching number, 52 weeks, divide by 12, okay, to get the monthly, okay? And when you know how much that they make, right, this is how much that they could afford, okay? Again, 28% to 45%, okay? And the opposite way, given a house, right, how much do they have to make in order to buy that home? Okay, in this case, it determines about 100K that they have to have, okay, to buy a 650, assuming they have 150K of down payment. All right, so let's take a short break, okay, to 410. Break till 410. And then we'll come back and do chapter 7. Financial instruments. It's about 35 slides. Okay, we are back. How someone said the loan amount is net income times 5. Looks like not true. It has its relevance. Like rental. We take 2.5 times or 3 times the gross income. The rent less than the gross income. Okay, Vicky has a question. Net income times 5, right? So if you look at here, net income times 5, the loan amount. So even if you take 6,000 times 5, right? 6,000 times 5. That's only 30,000. So maybe about a year, right? So 6067 times 12, 72 times 5, 364K. 364. That's a little bit more, right? But if it's net income, right? The annual net income, let's say they're in a 15% tax bracket, right? Times 0.85. So that makes 5,000, 5,100 times 12. So that's 61 times 5. So it's 309. Okay. It falls in the category, right? It falls right in the middle of the two, right? I mean, it's below. Yes, it's between 2,500 and 309. So it's about right. Okay. So it is true, right? When you look at it, it's true. StarMax, maybe.
Hi, my name is Amber Rodriguez. I have a client that's currently interested in a property that you have up for lease. It's at 7809 Poppy Lane in Fontana.
Okay.
By any chance, do you know if they're expecting Section 8?
No, not currently.
Not currently?
Right.
Okay. Alright, perfect. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay, so Vicky, that assumption is correct. Okay, so you take their net annual income times 5. Okay, it's just a rough estimation. So you see, assuming that there's 15% tax bracket from here, 6,000, right? So it's about 5,100 times 12 times 5 is 309. Okay, so they're in the money. Okay, so you could use that estimation. Okay, you could work out a range, right? This is the range, right? It could be from 3 to 6, right? 4 to 6, right? Okay. Alright, so let's get back to any other questions. Let me see. On the YouTube side. Nope, no question. Alright, so let's go back to chapter 7. Okay, financial instrument. What they're talking about here is the paperwork, right, for your loan. So in order to do a loan, you need two most important pieces of paper, right? It's your promissory notes, okay? And number two, your collateral. Okay. In other case, over here is your trust deed. Okay， 你需要两个纸张，一个是借款书嘛，另外的抵押书，right？所以抵押书就是这个trust deed，OK？ 你交给银行这个抵押书 ，OK？But financial instrument could be anything, okay? It could be personal check, cash, stock, certificate, right? Bonds, right? Your IRA statement, right? All of that, right? Including notes, right? Notes is a financial instrument. You could buy and sell notes, okay? Etc. Alright, so they talk about loans here now, right? This word you have to know. Okay? On the test, when they mention hypothecation, you have to know what it is, okay? So what it is you're putting up your property as a collateral to get a loan. 这个单词就是抵押贷款 ，okay? 四个 Chinese word describe this verb, okay? This action. 抵押贷款 okay? Real estate finance is based on the principle of hypothecation, right? To provide title as a security collateral for a loan without giving up possession. You could still use your house, okay? So most people, when they get a loan, they say, oh, this house doesn't belong to me, it's the bank's house, right? No, that's wrong, okay? The house is yours, you're the owner, okay? Bank is only lending you money, okay, for a fee, which they charge you interest. Just in case you don't pay them, okay, they have the right to sell your home and get paid, okay? So that's called hypothecation. Okay, so the person does not surrender the use or possession of the property. They are still the owner, okay? The bank is only the lender, okay? They're not the owner. Remember that, okay? 银行不是屋主了，你是屋主。Most buyers must finance at least part of the purchase as a good rule of thumb. If you can't finance a property, you probably can't sell it later. Okay? So you have to qualify, right? Make sure you're in good position, financial position to take on that loan. Alright, promissory notes. They have different types of notes. Okay? Before a lender, right, will give you a house, right, you have to have a promissory note. It's a written promise to pay the bank. Okay? The promissory note is the basic evidence of debt, okay? It shows who owes how much money to whom. Okay? It's I O U, right? O is O W E. U is Y O U. Okay. Okay. So the maker is the borrower. Okay. The maker of the promissory note is the borrower. Payee is the bank. So it looks something like this, right? I mean, sometimes they would have the actual name promissory note on it. This is a simple note. Okay. They have the dollar amount, interest rate, right? And the date that's due and monthly payment, right? That's your P&I. And negotiable instrument, okay? These are paper, coins, okay, checks, notes, okay. But if you have a promissory note and it's secure, right, it has to have a security instrument, and that is your collateral, okay. It could either be a deed of trust or mortgage. In California, we use deed of trust. In New York, New Jersey, okay, some states use mortgage. Mortgage, you have to have a lawyer involved, okay, and they have to go through the courts for foreclosure. Okay, deed of trust or trust deed. Now, let me make a very clear distinction here, okay? A lot of people get confused, okay, because of the word deed. This is not a regular deed. 这个不是产权证, okay? Trust deed is a collateral. Now, when you have a trustee deed, okay, this is a real deed. Okay, 这个是产权书 ，OK， 你拍卖，你是买主 ，OK，you get a trustee deed from the trustee. Okay, so this is trustee deed. Now this trustee is what we call a collateral. 这个是抵押书。Okay, they both have the same word deed in there. Okay, don't get confused. This doesn't equals that. Okay, remember that. Okay, so they will try to trick you sometimes on the test. Okay, these two things are not the same. Alright, deed of trust or trust deed. Okay, it's a commonly used security device. Collateral. It has three parties. 有三方在里面 grantor or the trustor, and that's the borrower. Buyer. Okay. Beneficiary is who? You see the two E's in here? That's the lender. 银行. Okay, two E's. Trustee, two E's. Okay, they work for the bank. Okay, in case you don't pay the bank, they tell the trustee, go and foreclose. Auction. Right? To get the money back to the bank. Okay, that's how the three-party works here. Okay, so it gives the creditor, the lender, the right to force the sale of the property if debtor defaults on application on the promissory note or the trust deed. Okay, not or, I should say and. Okay? And the trust deed. They go together. Okay. If you don't have one of the instrument, you don't have a good loan. Okay. All right. Requirement for a valid deed, right? Valid trust deed. So on a trust deed, it should have a statement pledging the property as collateral. Right. Obviously, you have to know what a property is, right? The amount of debt, maturity date of the debt, and a deficient clause, right, stating that the trust deed will be canceled when debt is paid, and then a power of sell clause in case you don't pay them. OK， 里面有六样东西了。OK， 这就声明这个是抵押书 ，OK， 抵押房子给他，然后什么房楼 ，OK， 债务是多少，什么时候到期 ，OK， 还有呢，这个你付清之后呢，他会回你这个抵押书 ，OK， 加上呢，它有个 power sell clause， 它可以有权利去卖你的房子，因为你不付他钱。Okay, so when the debt is paid in full, the beneficiary, the bank, the lender, directs the trustee to convey a title to the trustor, and they give you a deed of reconveyance. So this is a receipt. OK， 这个是收条了。OK， 你付清之后，他给你一个收条，叫deed of reconveyance. And it returns full title to the maker. Maker is who? The borrower, right? Or the buyer of the debt. OK， 他给他一个收条了，就是讲，哎，你付清了，恭喜你。OK， 你送银行一栋房子。OK。Alright, so it looks something like this, right? Deed of trust. Recording, send it back to where, right? The date, borrower, 借款者 right? Lender, 银行 right? 银行的地址 trustee 是谁 okay? 大部分的是一个 title company 啊 right? 一个公司，一个律师等等 okay? 然后它是什么 rate 什么借款呢 okay? Foreclosure, right? 拍卖 The deed of trust or the trust deed allows the beneficiary, the lender, right? The 银行 right? Lender to foreclose 把你的房子拍卖 without a burden of bringing legal action 他都不用通过法庭了 OK 他有这个抵押书在他手上的话他就可以拍卖你了如果你不付他的钱 This is called a non-judicial foreclosure 不用通过法庭的 which is foreclosure without having to go to court Okay, power of sale, right? So the deed of trust contains a power of sale clause that authorizes the trustee, right? 敲作人，银行选的 right? To sell the property without court supervision if debtor defaults. 因为你不付他钱。Okay, a power of sale clause looks something like this. Okay, trustee sales, right? 他们有个时间表的 right? 他不可以就是你晚一天他就拍卖你的房子 right? 他给你90天之后 right? 他就宣布拍卖了 Notice of default. You probably heard of NOD, right? Notice of default. Then they give you another 90 days, 3 months to pay off. If you don't, you get a notice of sale. Then within 21 days, they sell it, and the buyer will get a trustee deed. Okay, notice the two E's here. Remember I talked that up front. Okay， 这个 trustee 会给买主 ，OK， 他标的最高，他给他了，right？ 这个产权证叫 trustee deed，OK， 然后他所有的钱呢，right， 怎么去分配？right， trustee 费用，right， 银行的债户 ，OK， 省下来有的话给第二贷款、第三贷款 ，right， 省下来还有钱的话就回给这个借款者，很少有了 ，OK， 他有可能第一个都还不清了 ，OK。Alright, default and foreclosure of a trust deed. So this is the time schedule that I talk about, right? Grace period is typically 10 days, okay? And then they have a late fee after that, okay? But typically banks know that, you know, when you mail out your payment, right, they give you 15 days. Some banks, they stick to 10 days, okay? Remember that. So this is your grace period up here, okay? 15 days. So 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Okay? This is where it is, 90 days. They give you a notice of default. Then they give you 3 months, 1, 2, 3, to reinstate all the money that you missed, penalties, fees, services, etc. Okay? And if you don't, right, at this point, they issue a notice of sale. And you have 21 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. They publish 3 times on the newspaper that they're gonna foreclose your home. Okay? 他在报纸登3次，一个礼拜1次，宣布去拍卖你的房子。有其他人看到的话，我是第二贷款、第三贷款等等 ，right？ 他也来追求这个东西了。然后 this is the sell date. Okay, high cash bidder, right, obtains property. It should say highest. Okay, California law says that a lender cannot charge a late fee until the payment is more than 10 days late. Okay, so I talk about here. Okay, but typically they move it to 15. Okay, so this is the schedule, right? 这个是这个时间表了 okay? And if you want, technically, okay, from that day back 5 business days, you can still stop the foreclosure, okay? 5 business days prior, you pay off everything, they stop, okay? Less than that, they cannot stop it, okay? You have to bring all your cash to the auction and buy it back, okay? Assuming no one is trying to outbid you, okay? Alright. Trustor's right of reinstatement. Okay. Borrower have the right of reinstatement. Okay, 3 months. Okay, they could work out a payment plan with the bank, etc., etc., right? So the same thing is happening right now, right? Coronavirus, right? No one wants to pay, right? So what's happening here, right? In this period here, okay, they say we'll forego 3 months. Okay? You don't have to pay us. And they even take out the late charges and everything else, right? But before the 90th day, right, before this come into play, you have to pay off the 3 months. Okay? Or else they're gonna force you into forbearance. Okay? They have to create a forbearance plan for you to pay back the missed 3 months. Okay? So if you really cannot pay, you have to go that route. Okay? But if you keep not paying them after the 3 months, right? They're gonna give you 3 months to trigger this, give you notice of default. Okay? So right now, coronavirus, the banks is offering 3 months. But at that point here, you have to pay them back. Or else work out a payment plan, etc., etc. Okay? So you you may see a wave of foreclosures, but not that drastic, okay? Because it only cut out 2 to 3 months worth of money, okay? If the owner, right, the trustor is okay, they could get back to the feet, okay? But some cannot, right? They lose the job, they cannot get back onto the job market. So that's when those owners will get into trouble. And they cannot refi, right? They could work out modification and all that, okay? But it will affect a lot of people, okay? But most of them, 80% of them will be okay. Okay, the other 20%, they will lose their home, okay? Because if they cannot find a backup job or go back to the job market, okay? Before the coronavirus, where everybody's employed, okay? Right now it's like, ooh, millions of people it's out of work. Alright, so the 3 months, what do they have to pay? All past due payment, penalty, taxes, and interest, right? So for coronavirus, you may not have to pay the penalties, but the taxes you have to still pay, and then of course the interest, right? That you incur, you have to pay. Any other cost to the beneficiary, right? Lawyer's fee, etc., right? And all costs and fees owed to the trustee. Okay, and trustee have to get paid too because they don't work for free. Okay, 他们做事不是免费的。Okay, so after recording of the notice of default, the election to sell, a trustee must wait 90 days before publishing notice of sale. Okay, again, after that, they go 21 days and then foreclose. Okay, other remedies, right? 其他方式不用拍卖 Okay, you go through a judicial court. Okay, that's very rare. Okay, 很少通过法庭去拍卖的，在加州。The other way is that very easy. You hand over them the keys. Okay, say, bank, here's my key. Take my house. Don't foreclose. I move. Give up. Or you could do a short sale. 短賣戶 Okay, you'll see a lot of short sale coming too. Okay, get back on the market. Depends on how quickly people could get back on their feet after miss of 1 to 2 months of work. Alright, advantage and disadvantage of the trust deed, right? The creditor is quick, inexpensive, and no more right of redemption after 3 months. Okay. The disadvantage is that the deficiency judgment you cannot get, right? You get back the house, your collateral, and then that's it. You sell it on an open market to get back your money. Okay.这我提一提 ，OK， 好处就是它快嘛，三个月就拍卖了，然后不用花太多钱了，没有律师费嘛，right？ 然后呢，之后呢，他就没有权利去拿回这个房子了 ，OK？ 他只有3个月的时间，总共呢这是前3个月、后3个月加21天，所以6个月 ，right？ And 21 days. That's the quickest. Okay, they may drag on a little bit longer. Okay. Okay, mortgages. Okay, these are in other states, like in New York, New Jersey. Okay, in a mortgage, you have 2 parties only: the mortgagor, which is the borrower, right? Okay, borrower. Okay, with the O. Mortgagee is the lender. The 2 E's. Okay, that's how you match up. Okay, so you don't get confused. Who's the mortgagor, who's the mortgagee? Okay, remember that. Okay, on the test, 考试的时候它不会讲 lender 的 ，OK， 它是讲 mortgagee， 它不会讲 borrower， 它是 mortgagor。Okay. For the most part, lender prefer trustee to mortgage. Okay. 因为这个简单容易去拍卖。Foreclosure, right? Require court order sell. Right? It's called judicial foreclosure for mortgage. Foreclosure action, order of execution. Everything have to go through the courts. Okay? 如果你做 mortgage 抵押的话 right? 全部就通过这个法庭的。Okay, redemption, right? How long is redemption? At any time until sheriff sell. Okay, until they sell it, okay, you can redeem it. Okay, so typically it's about 1 year. This right to save redemption before sale is called equitable right of redemption. 拍卖之前呢，它叫 equitable right. Remember that, okay? The debtor may be obligated to pay delinquent interest, court costs, attorney's fees, and sheriff's fees in order to redeem the property. Okay, again, 他们拍卖就叫 sheriff sale. Okay. 如果他不够钱去pay 这个银行 ，right？ 银行可以再要求法庭 ，OK， 给他欠那个钱，继续追这个债户的。Trustee 的他做不了这个 ，OK。So in California, right, they cannot do that, okay? Okay, post-sale redemption. After they sold it on paper, right, if they have 1 year to get the house back, and that's called a statutory right of redemption. Okay, this is after the sale. So before the sale, they call it equitable right of redemption. After the foreclosure, it's called statutory right of redemption. Okay, disadvantage and advantages, right? The bank could get all of the money back. Okay, they could pursue all the money back. The disadvantage is that it takes a long time and it's expensive. You could pay all those high-priced lawyers and have to go through the court system. Okay, typically it's slow, right? And the mortgager, who's the mortgage, the borrower, right, has the time to get money together to prevent foreclosure. Okay, typically 1 year, not 3 months. On the other hand, right, the mortgager faces the possibility of deficiency judgment and a portion of that may have to be repaid. Okay， 全部的额度的债务，他可以追求他的。在加州的话，拍卖就算了 ，OK。第三种方式就是叫 land contract， 我解释一下。land contract 的 concept 已经没有 trustee 或 mortgage，OK， 它是讲 ，OK， 你付清之后，我就转 title 给你 ，OK， 这是这个 land contract 的特点。Okay, the special thing is that you have to pay everything off. I have total payment from you, right? Then I transfer title to you. Okay. Okay, so there's two parties to a land contract. The one who's selling is called a vendor. The one who's buying is called a vendee. So there's no acronyms here, okay? Because if you try to use acronym for seller, you'll be in trouble, okay? Seller is not the vendee. Seller is the vendor, okay? And sometimes you may have problem with the title, okay? Years and years later, you pay and pay, you pay, right? You pay off, and then finally, they probably encumber some of the title to some other parties. So land contract, that's what they used in the past, okay? But no more, okay? Alright, advantages and disadvantages, right? The quiet title, okay? So the title remains with the owner until everything is paid off. Okay. The main disadvantage for the vendor is the expense and time required to terminate the contract and retake possession of the property if they don't pay. Okay. I mean, title is not passed to them, but you have to get them out, right? If they don't pay you. A serious disadvantage for the vendee, right? Buyer have a big problem too, right? The title remains with the owner, so it's like they're renting the place, right? Okay, if they don't pay off, they don't get the title. Okay, typical clauses in the security instrument in the notes. 那个借款书里面有特殊的要求。Okay, acceleration clause 什么意思呢？就是如果他知道你转让这个房子给别人的话，他就说，你是不是卖啊？我就你的贷款这个额度又还给我了。Okay, the most lenders will wait until payment are at least 90 days delinquent before they enforce the acceleration clause. Okay, 这个也是拍卖也是一种方式，他要他的钱。Okay, 然后 borrower 可以 pay up to 20% of the original amount without penalty. 比如说他借10万块，1年他可以还他2万块，没问题的，因为他有 prepayment penalty。Okay? 很多现在的贷款都没有 prepayment penalty 了，但是 fine lines, right? 6 months. Okay, some banks is 4 months。为什么呢？他银行花很多钱去做这个 loan 嘛，做这个贷款 ，OK， 他最起码4个月到6个月他就拉平了 ，OK， break even，OK， so being an MLO, right, always tell your customer, right, 6 months, okay, so if you don't have 6 months, right, your commission will be taken back by the lender. You have to pay them back if your customer pay everything off within 6 months. Okay, remember that. Okay. The basic effect of repayment provision is to charge a debtor a payment off too early, right, and deprive the lender of receiving anticipated interest. So if the bank doesn't make any money from this loan, right, they penalize you, right? Say, well, you don't let me make money. I spent all the effort, right? So I'm going to charge you a penalty. So they still make some money. Okay, alienation clauses. Okay, that's basically due on sell clause, right? So that means refer to transfer of ownership, right? If you transfer it to your son's daughter, mom, pop, right? What does that mean? That means the collateral is gone, right? So you're transferring the collateral to someone else. So the bank gets giddy and say, well, pay me back. Okay. Subordination clause. Okay, just in case some other banks lends more money than they do, right? They will go as second. Okay, let's say the original bank they lend you 100K, and then your property goes up, okay, and then you take out a second loan at 200K, so total 300, right? The first loan, okay, will become a second loan, and then this will become the first loan because this has more money. Okay, so they subordinate to a newer lender as being a second. So that's called subordination. Okay, so the bank knows that, right? Whoever put out the larger money, they are number one. Okay, they get the money back first. All right, partial release, satisfaction, or reconveyance clauses. Okay, so these are different words of reconveyance or partial reconveyance. Okay, so if you look at trust deed, the bottom is called partial reconveyance. Okay, for mortgages, they call it partial satisfaction. For contracts, they call it partial release. Okay, just different ways of describing partial payback, and especially with construction loans. Okay. All right, so this ends chapter 7. Chapter 8, we're doing overview of the loan process, and next week we're going to go into detail how to fill out the 10003 package. Okay, so get your financials together, right? Get that package in to us, and the key is to aim for that 2.0 to 2.5% rate to do a refi of your house. Okay, so get your package ready and just wait. Okay, and if you're not ready, when it comes, you don't have your package ready and it's gone, so you missed the boat. Okay, so use this opportunity as learning, right? So you learn how to do your own package so you could help others to do the same. And you wait for it, let your clients later on wait for it when you get your license. Okay? And let's see you next week then. Okay? 下个礼拜我们后面就讲章子8怎么去填表。OK？ 你们自己的重贷款啊等等 ，right？ 你自己做好你自己的 package， 就等待这个低利息。OK？ It will come around the corner. OK? So be prepared, right? 你准备好就 OK 了。Alright, very good. So see you next week. Stay home, stay fit, stay healthy. See you guys next week. Okay.